MEXC said that they have been Casper supporters for a long time, that they have close contact with the Casper community, and that they have great respect for Jonathan Sambolinski and the team, and that they will continue to support CAS. You know yourselves what has been going on with the CAS price on MEXC lately, and it actually started even before that. I really have to hold myself back a bit with what I read out here, but I'll just show you this picture again. And yes, of course, it's AI generated, we can see that, but it's definitely a big topic. Back then, MEX was actually one of the first exchanges to list Casper, but only with the 25, I think, was it 25,000 or was it already 50,000? So the listing fees have changed a bit over time. And the thing is, the community said, guys, now you're presenting yourselves as the big Casper supporters. But for a long time, at least on the MEX exchange, was it MEX itself? It's always hard to figure out afterwards, but you just have to be honest, on MEX, the craziest and most frequent CAS dumps happened. You have to be honest about that. Of course, they're also one of the oldest exchanges, at least one of the oldest major exchanges, to have listed CAS. So that means a lot of people might still have a lot of CAS sitting there, or they use it because they say, that's an old exchange where I bought CAS pretty early, and so they also sell their CAS there again. That's why it's always difficult to blame the exchange for it, but it's just strange that these massive dumps kept happening on MEXC, and withdrawals were stopped relatively quickly, and with their, I think, 1,000 block confirmations or even 10,000 block confirmations, of course, deposits take an extremely long time, and so do withdrawals. That's what many people have criticized. And now, from MEXC's side, from the CSO, they present themselves and say, well, we listed Casper early and we've been supporting it for a long time. Yes, and the community is saying very clearly, if you're now presenting yourselves as big Casper supporters, then send the team of Jonathan Sambolinski the 25 or 50,000. As I said, I don't remember off the top of my head what it was. You can write it in the comments if you remember what it was. I think it was 50,000. These $50,000, or at least the amount that was paid back then in listing fees, should now be sent back to Jonathan Sambolinski so that he can continue his research with it. That would be a really bold move from MEXC. The community wrote that in the comments. I'm really curious to see what happens, but I don't believe it will happen. Do you think MEXC will pay it back? Let me know in the comments. Personally, I would be very surprised.